Well, okay. So first thing when you get to Tonga, you can see a sign say malolele. So malolele means um like hello, or like it's like the way you greeting. You say malolele. That's how you say hello or hi. And you can see everybody's just smiling and they're so happy. Um, and Tonga, well, I can sure Tonga. The thing about I love about Tonga, or I want to go back to Tonga and talk about, and do it's like I want to go back to the beach. I miss the beach so much. They're so beautiful, and there's tons of beach. They're like the sea. It's so blue. The ocean is so blue, and you have like the sand is so white, and I want to go back swimming. I miss swimming a lot. We live like 5 minutes walk from my house to where the beach is. So it's I kind of miss that, but it's a fun thing that you can do, going to the beach all the time. And the second thing I miss about home, well, I know I miss about my family. I miss my family because all my families are back at home. I miss my family and I miss the fruits. Like, oh my gosh, they're so sweet. And it's easy because most of the time you don't have to go buy it from the shop or the market or the local market. Um, they they grow them at your backyard, and some of your friends or your families they have them in their house. So like when like mango season, um, dava season, and pineapple season, they're like you can just go get it from your friends or like your family can send it from the other island back to like to your homeland, and they're so sweet. Like the fruits are so sweet, um and it's free. Like um so I miss the food too. I miss the food. Well, you can get the food here, but it's different from back in the island. It's kind of like fresh, really really fresh, and um so yeah, so this the culture, and it's very very family oriented and stuff, and you really have to be respectful. Um, Family are so close, and most people like stay as family together, even when they're growing up or and get married, but they still live in the same house, because that's how they are, and so that's what I love about Tonga, and doesn't have snow. There's like almost like 4 seasons every day. Um, but there is raining season, and there is hurricane season, a cyclone season. But I've been growing my whole life in this situation, and it's just normal. It's just normal for me, and um, so yeah, Tonga is very 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 small and very beautiful, and there's tons of tourists coming over and visiting stuff, and things there is kind of, I would say it's kind of expensive from my point of view, just because like the currency it's double back at home, or let's say like in here, like things are like $15 in Tonga, like it's $30 or $40. So it's kind of like, for me it's kind of like expensive, um but we don't have it there, so that's why people are bringing stuff from overseas back to Tonga and sell it for a lot amount of money, and because it's double and they want to make money and stuff, and um let's see, we eat like weird food in Tonga. Not very very weird, but we eat dogs in Tonga. So, um, like here in the U.S., that like you give us a bet, but in Tonga, like you have this meals, like is you and your friends have meals and stuff. And there's one thing they call like Faikava Tonga, which Faikava when like you drink. There's a like most of the mans, like old mans and stuff, they went to a club, and then they sit down, like they make the kava, and they like drink it for a long amount of time. And so it's kind of tradition, when you drink kava on a funeral or a wedding or any ceremony, like the like yeah, on every ceremony. But but people do it often. It's just for getting together and talk and sing songs all night long. And so that's what we call it fight cover in Tonga. And well, I don't really used to drink cover, but I don't drink cover, but yeah, but it's just something that it's a culture in Tonga. Um, most people, as for right now, I believe that most people can speak English in Tonga. Um, but the more the more generation coming up, there are tons of Tongan words starting to like old proverbs and stuff are starting to lose, just because people most like it's kind of like word development now, and the English the people children are learning English when they grow up. I grew up learning English, but it wasn't that much I know about it English. I just remember when I was like 9 and 10, I went with my family to visit New Zealand, and um, the what you call the airline thingy came and asked me like I don't know I didn't know what he was she was asking for, like the flight attendant. So she was asking something, and the only words I remember was like yes and no, and so I just say yes to every question that she asked me. And then like after 2 minutes, like she bring in like tons of food, and I was like, oh, probably like she was asking if I need this, and if I'm hungry and I need this and that. But as for right now, like I'm developing, like learning a lot of English. But back at home, like English is kind of like they force it to not force it, but like they want it student right now to learn English at school. But mostly when you have Tongans around you, like you just like speaking Tongan and stuff. But so yeah, there's some of cultural ways that I can see, and some of the things that I love and I miss about home, and just the love that everybody has, and how friendly they are, and the views, the beaches, like the sunset, the the sunrise, and the food, and the air too. Like the weather is so amazing, like so amazing. And I promise you, like seriously, I promise you, like if you go to Tonga, like you will love it. Like you will love it. You just feel like you just feel so much love, and people just so care about you. Um, and they're so friendly. So yeah. That's what I love about Tonga. And oh, one more thing, like we do have a king, so I believe we're still the only country in the whole earth that still has a king and a queen and princess and prince and stuff, and we have some royal people.